Time.
Couple of minutes.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be here long.
We call to order a meeting of a regular council meeting on this Monday, January 13th, 2025 at 5:30 PM. Councilor Baker, would you lead us in the pledge to our flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Counselor Miller,
I'm here.
Counselor Lacewell, here, Counselor Proctor,
Aye.
Counselor Baber,
He's here.
Mayor, you have a quorum.
First item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. I would request a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
Counselor Baber,
Aye.
Counselor Proctor,
Aye.
Counselor Lacewell, aye. Counselor Miller,
Aye.
motion carried.
Next item is approval of the consent agenda. I would request a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll make that motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Counselor Proctor,
Aye.
Counselor Miller,
Aye.
Counselor Lacewell, aye. Counselor Baber,
Aye.
motion carried.
Next item is item 6, is public comments. Do we have anyone that would like to make comments to the governing body?
Can I? Mayor?
Mayor, you sure may.
Step it up, man. Heck, you know it. Gary Williams, resident of the city. And I'm stumbling and bumbling because I play with two 40-year-olds in racquetball, and that's not the right thing to do. I wanted to personally thank the chief for doing what he does every day, that he's been doing it by himself. And to be able to keep us safe and keep us without concerns about what goes on, because he is able to understand our needs and he stays with it. And I'm glad, all I'm telling you, this dude over here is gonna come on, because it's gonna help him do his job, and maybe we can bring in some more officers, because we need the officers in the city. We need to show people that our community is the place to be, and we're gonna be watched out by public safety, whether it be fire or police, at the highest level. And I wanted to thank the chief. I wanted to thank the chief for what they do, and to continue doing what you're doing. And as a citizen, I appreciate it. Crap, I appreciate it every day. Now, I was going to come out here and talk about the officer position, but what? As long as it's an officer, go for it. And council, make it happen. Step it up. Do it to it.
Mayor Williams, wait a minute.
Whoa. No, my 3 minutes are up. Sorry.
No, thank you, because Police Chief Joe Commander had retired and he didn't intend to do anything but play golf. And I had heard that. I also knew that Red Osa was really wanting him really bad, and nope, he wanted to play golf. And the timing was just perfect. I happened to find out he was a little tired of playing golf, and we lucked out.
Well, I'm glad too, because Mayor, driving by the golf course and having those hook shots from him, almost hit my windshield. No. He don't need to be out there, man. He needs to be somewhere else. And this is a good place. And I wanted to thank you, Mayor, for pushing it, making it happen, and bringing good quality people here, so we can say, hey, listen, people come to our city and want to stay here. And that's what it's about.
Well, Mayor, as you know, you've got the experience on that, and you learn like the rest of us. The municipality is only good as its employees, and I really mean that. We are only as good as the employees.
Well, this is a dollar sign walking around every day, right over here, man. Oh, man. What happened when I was here, but what I've seen since then, ching, 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 ching. And people pay raise, step up. Next agenda item, boom, oh, let's go.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because Riddles is always trying to steal him and they have,
It's been going on for years over there, but they got no quality, they got no talent over there.
okay, your 3 minutes are up.
I know that. You see how you, now I gotta lift back to my seat, holy, I've been sitting around too long. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, anyone that, that's a hard act to follow, but does anybody else want to try it?
No.
Okay, then that takes us to counselors' comments. Counselors?
I'd
Yes, counselor.
like to acknowledge Judy and the beautification committee and the Christmas party. Again, I think we talked about it before. We had 51 children show up. And there's a lot that wouldn't be happening around here.
Thanks for bringing that up. And thank you.
And Jody was right there helping. So was Jody's whole bunch out there. I don't know what I'd do without them. And all the volunteers and the whole committee showed up and did the best job ever. I could never do it alone. So I appreciate it. And I think the public appreciates all of us.
Oh, yes.
These events are important for our town. The people know we care about them when we have these events for the children and for the adults. And we sure need more volunteers for the cleanup, so. But tell people, because that's important for our town also. But I thank everybody that's helped.
Thank you again. Next item is mayor's comments. There are none. Item 9 is new business. Item A, under new business, is personnel recommendation to hire Samuel Hanna as deputy police chief for the police department. Chief Commander, you have some comments to enlighten the counselors?
Would like to introduce my selection for deputy chief, Mr. Sam Hanna, or Sam as I have known him. Sam is a Native American born in southern New Mexico, graduating in 2004 from Hot Springs High School in Fruit of Consequences, New Mexico. Sam has 17 years of experience, starting as a dispatcher. Graduating as class leader of his dispatch class in 2005. Sam attained his New Mexico EMT basic license that he keeps current. Sam holds his intermediate level peace officer certification, along with the certifications in use of force, taser, firearms, and is able to teach general police topics. Sam is a devout Christian, a Eucharistic minister, altar server, the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. Sam is vice president of the FOP, Old Lincoln Lodge number 25. Sam and his fiance, Danielle, live in Capitan with their 2 sons, TJ, who is 10 years old, and Sam, who is 6. Sam received a citation of merit in 2009 from the Moriarty Fire Department and has received several letters of commendations from the public. And I
Okay.
believe that Sam is the right choice for this position.
All right, thank you. Counselors, questions, comments?
Who is he?
Mayor?
Are you Sam?
Yes, sir.
Come up and talk to us, Sam, please.
Mayor, before you move on, I'd like to make a motion that we open and discuss the personal recommendation to hire Sam Hanna as our deputy chief for the police department. Do we have a second?
Second.
Good evening.
Good evening. Tell us about yourself, bud, because we don't know you.
The chief pretty much hit the nail on the head. From an early age, I knew I wanted to be a police officer and have stuck to my guns when it comes to those decisions. And any training I can go to better my career. Early on, I learned that rural law enforcement is near and dear to my heart. Growing up in southern New Mexico, So I have a soft spot when it comes to rural law enforcement. We have to work harder than Albuquerque, New Mexico State Police, and those larger agencies that can push a button and have 10 guys on the scene. The chief and I started talking about this position when I came to teach a TASER class, and I seen the needs. Him working by himself scares me. I don't like it. I don't like officers that have to work by themselves. It's not safe, not in this day and age. I've come to learn the chief commander and I are kindred spirits when it comes to law enforcement. We have a lot of the same beliefs. I know there's been several times we wish we can go back 20 years and start law enforcement over again to keep it like it was. Unfortunately, those times have changed. We've got to change with those times, right down to the training. And this is a unique opportunity in this city, being that there's no schools. You've got to reach out to the community in different ways. Law enforcement's got to be able to adapt to that as well. Even in the way we talk to citizens, we've got to be able to adapt to that. I think between the chief and I, we can rebuild this department and make it a premier department.
Yeah, any other counselor comments or questions?
Here, just, did I understand, Chief, you say that you're a firearms instructor for the
Yes, sir.
law enforcement? Okay.
I made
That's good. I know what you're talking
a
about.
huge firearms nut, and that was one of my first certificates that I told myself when I graduated the academy I was going to become a firearms instructor, and I made that happen. I'm a level 3 firearms instructor, so I can teach all 3 firearms systems that law enforcement carries.
I understand all that. I've got nephews and 2 brothers and
Yes, sir.
we're police officers, so
Oh, excellent. Okay.
that's. I never did get into law enforcement. I went to.
That doesn't mean he was a criminal. That means he joined the army.
You work for Capitan, Lincoln County and Tularosa?
Yes, sir.
You plan on staying here a little while?
Yes, sir. We put down roots here with my family, and we've come to adjust to the weather. Coming from the desert up here in the mountains was a little bit of an adjustment. But yes, we own property.
I'm just asking because we've had a bunch.
I understand. But no, myself and my family, I can honestly say we own property here, and we don't foresee us going anywhere unless I win the lottery, and that's gonna be to a beach with no cell phone service.
All right, I'm good.
Okay,
Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
Sam,
Yes,
thank you. Thank you for putting your application in, and thank you for coming to Riddle Sedan.
You're welcome. I
We
don't
will appreciate that a lot.
don't have more
We need
applications.
okay, we've had a motion to hire Samuel Hanna as deputy police chief for the police department for the city of Red Oaks Downs. Is there a second?
I'll make that. We did have a motion. I'll second it.
All right,
With a motion to discuss, not.
Yes,
okay, need a motion
I'll
and a
make a
second.
motion to hire Sam Hanna.
and I'll second it.
Roll call.
Counselor Proctor,
Aye.
Counselor Miller,
Aye.
Counselor Baber,
All right.
Counselor Latham.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Congratulations, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When you start work, Sam?
2 weeks' notice will be turned in tomorrow, so hopefully the 28th.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
Next item on the agenda is award of contract to La Luz Dirt and Paving in the amount of $1,065,561.14 for the Valley View Improvements Project. Joey Jarvis, tell us about this project.
Mayor, members of council, this is a CDBG funded project. We put this out to bid. We had about 7 people look at it. 2 contractors bid it. La Luz was the cheapest bid, about $3,000 cheaper than the second contractor. We'd like y'all to award this so we can do the notice of award and get it sent out. So hopefully we can get started sometime, honestly, by the end of summer, because how things are going, there's 6 to 8 months to get water fittings and stuff. So we need to get this awarded so we can have them start getting materials and get started on it. It's all covered by a grant. Of course, there's a 10% cash match and a 10% loan.
What's the match?
37.5 is the cash match on it.
Have we got that?
Yes, sir. with infrastructure money, yes, sir.
Counselor Proctor.
You said 6 to 8 or 8 months to the end of summer, and that's what happened up at East and West, and
It's gonna be the exact same thing, honestly. You know, the time frame. Well, example, 2 weeks ago, I tried to get fire hydrant water meters. They are 6 months behind on getting even shipped to us. Everything, water, sewer, infrastructure wise is extremely long lead times.
how long do you think it'll take them to do it?
The job itself is only about 90 days. So it just depends when the materials can get here. You know, I've heard some things saying that they can get pipe and stuff within 6 to 8 weeks. Meters are 6 to 8 months.
Are we doing sewer and water?
That's just water, fire hydrants and curb and gutter and pavement. Sewer line is good in this area. This is one of our oldest subdivisions, one of the oldest areas in
I
town.
think that'll make Tom Armstrong happy.
I think you'll be very happy.
Okay.
Mayor,
Yes, Counselor.
I move that we award the contract to La Luz Dirt and Paving in the amount of $1,065,561.14 for the Valley View Improvements Project.
Second.
Roll call.
Counselor Proctor,
Aye.
Counselor Miller,
Aye.
Counselor Miller, Counselor Weaver,
Yes.
Counselor Lakeland.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Joey. That's a long time coming for that area.
Thank you, counselors, and thank you, citizens for getting out on this cold night, and showing your interest. Having completed, city business, we are adjourned.